here at Golden Isles TV. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to downtown Brunswick. It's time for a Christmas parade. My name is Joe Willie from 104.1 The Wave, and this is Jen Krouse with Brunswick Downtown Development.
Yes, welcome everybody for another fantastic Christmas parade. We're so excited to have everybody out here, even with the Georgia Bulldogs playing in the SCC Championship right now.
Winning 21-7. I hadn't seen the score lately.
Is that still correct?
That's still
Anybody? Come on now.
We do want to welcome the third person here to our podium, the very lovely and talented city manager,
Miss Regina McDuffie, a.k.a. the Christmas Queen. So everybody, give Regina a round of applause. It is because of her efforts along with the City of Brunswick that we have this spectacular Christmas lights in the historic district and, of course, this fabulous Christmas parade that is coming down Gloucester Street right now as we speak.
So after the parade, if you get a chance, walk along Newcastle Street, and in the square is really some really cool decorations.
It is gorgeous. Now, I will tell you, Joe, the Grinch is trying to steal Brunswick Christmas right now, and I'm a little sad at him.
No, we're not going to let that happen.
No, we're not. So it is going to be going on all month long. It's called Twinkle in the Squares. It's beautiful. Jekyll and Mockin Square have great, fantastic Christmas lights. We encourage you to come and check it out. The Grinch, as soon as we can debug him, we're also going to have some great interactive light show and some scented bubbles, I've been told.
Ooh.
Smells like chocolate chip cookies.
Always love scented bubbles.
Scented bubbles?
That's always an extra touch.
Well, it's better in the squares than in the bathtub, I suppose.
So what is the theme of our parade tonight other than just have a bunch of fun?
It is home for the holidays. And what better way to celebrate coming out of a pandemic than inviting everyone to come back out and fellowship with friends and family that brings us all closer together this time of year.
Absolutely. If you missed First Friday last night, you missed a good party. We had a good time down here. A lot of folks were here. Some of you I've seen here tonight were here last night. And thank you all for coming out again. We really appreciate that.
We do. We also want to say a great big thank you to Final Cut Productions. They are live streaming tonight on the Brunswick Downtown Development Authority's Facebook page. So you can share this with your friends by going to the Facebook/Historic Downtown Brunswick. And a great big thank you to the Torres Foundation, who are actually celebrating their 100th year. So they are the ones sponsoring the Christmas parade this year, so we want to say thank you to them. You know the old building there at the corner of the Causeway and 17.
The old Welcome Center.
The old Welcome Center. So the Torres Foundation is actually revitalizing that as part of their 100th anniversary celebration.
Now, if you're wondering who are these people, well, I'll tell you real quick. F.J. Torres was the engineer for the St. Simons Island Causeway, and it's his family. And they've done a lot of great things. They own Brunswick Landing Marina, which, by the way, was voted the #1 large marina in the entire United States.
Well, that's saying something.
How about that?
How about that? Well, congratulations to the Torres Foundation and Brunswick Landing Marina. So thank you again, guys, for coming out. As you can see, the Brunswick Police Department are slowly making their way down Gloucester Street. It's the only time you'll see them go this slow.
Well, it's always better for me driving if the police is going real slow behind me. It's always a...
You know, our Brunswick Police Department, they do so much in our community. Not only do they keep us safe on the roads, but their presence in the community, helping others either find where they're going when folks are visiting, their participation in community events.
I've seen them help people fix flat tires.
They have, absolutely.
Change the tire. They didn't fix the tire, but they changed it.
They helped change the tire. Actually, they were out during First Friday with the pony rides. Proceeds for that went to the Brunswick City Police Department Association, which is part of the Benevolence Fund. So if anything ever happens to one of their own, they know that their families are taken care of.
Just got an update on the Georgia LSU game. Georgia leads 35-10, and they're now at halftime.
Now just remember, no texting while driving, and always wear your safety belt. Please, no texting while driving. So Joe, starting off the parade tonight is our second place marching winners, the Glenn Academy Marine Corps Junior ROTC.
They are armed and unarmed, preceded by the color guard. And I do want to mention the two police vehicles are two of our newest police vehicles in the fleet, a couple of SUVs. I think they're both Ford Explorers.
Those are beautiful
the
vehicles.
The police package, which you and I cannot buy, thankfully.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I don't think anybody wants me behind the wheel of that.
From Glenn Academy High School, ladies and gentlemen, the second oldest high school in the state of Georgia, only behind Richmond Academy in Augusta.
The Marine Corps Junior ROTC. These students are determined and they are disciplined. During their time, during their ROTC program, they learned many skills that they can use, whether pursuing a career in the military or in the civilian market.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Academy High Marine Corps Junior ROTC.
Coming up next is the American Legion Post 507, and we want to thank you for your service. Every veteran has an opportunity to be a part of the American Legion.
This veterans organization has been active here in the Golden Isle since 1946, and we thank you for your service.
And we want to welcome Police Chief Kevin Jones and the Brunswick Police Department today. Merry Christmas.
Also, Glenn County Police Chief Jacques Baptiste is with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Interim Chief Tim White as well joins us this evening.
And next we have some of the newest vehicles, one of the newest vehicles from the Glenn County Police Department.
Just don't try to outrun them.
From the Brunswick Fire Department, Interim Chief Tim White, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, coming up now in our gem cars, and we want to say thank you to those folks for donating their services for the parade tonight. We have our very own Mayor Cosby Johnson. Our gem cars driven by Frank and Robin this evening. Merry Christmas. No?
I think the mayor must be on foot.
Now, that would not surprise me. He did that last year, too. Well, you know those tennis shoes he wears, he puts them to good use, I promise. Yeah, she's like, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
There he is. There he is. Shaking hands and kissing babies.
As long as he's not doing it the other way around, we're good.
Well, that, yeah. Mayor Cosby Johnson,
Mayor
ladies
Cosby
and gentlemen.
Johnson.
I catch wins anyway.
We're glad you're here with us tonight, Mayor. And we do want to ask you all to give well wishes to Mayor Pro Tem Felicia Harris, who could not make it here this evening. Pray for her speedy recovery.
Commissioner Julie Martin is walking over on the other side handing out candy. She's in red pants and the festive floral arrangement. A
Now-
boa, I guess a festive boa. That's
A
what that
festive
would be.
boa. Leave it to Commissioner Martin to do just that. And of course, she does have her daughter Marcy Kickletter and her granddaughter Caroline with her this evening. And our gem car was being driven by, I don't know why she jumped out, but that's okay, Christy Throwbridge. So thank you again for all that you're doing.
We have
Christy was
Commissioner-
with Keep Golden Isles Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So she's
Please
done a lot
welcome
for our community.
Commissioner Johnny Kaysen, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Kaysen.
That's right. And Commissioner Johnny Kaysen is not only a commissioner, he's also a grandfather. And he has his grandsons, Parker and Collins Kaysen, with him this evening in the gem car that's being driven by Chris Stewart.
Hey, Chris.
And rolling up behind him is Commissioner Kendra Roll. And this is Kendra's first year as a city commissioner. She's been very active, too. She was actually a judge for the Southeast Georgia Shrimp Standoff earlier this year during Blessing of the Fleet. And most recently, she read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" during the annual tree lighting ceremony.
And I heard she did an outstanding job with that.
So Commissioner Roll's gem car this evening is being driven by Steve and Suzanne. Thank you again for your service. Next coming up is our Firefighter of the Year. I want to say congratulations to Stephen Rutledge.
You know, firefighters, when others run from the action, they run to it. And we thank you for what y'all do. Thank y'all.
Congratulations, Stephen, for being Firefighter of the Year. So the Brunswick Police Department's Civilian of the Year right here in the golf cart, Brittany Giesbers. Did I say it right, Brittany? I did. Whoop! Kudos for me. Congratulations and Merry Christmas.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Glenn County's top law enforcement officer, your elected sheriff, Neil Jump, ladies and gentlemen. He's accompanied by his daughter, Rebecca Walden, and Ron Adams. Ron, of course, is the clerk of Superior Court. Rebecca is the head deputy. If you're wondering about the red shoes that Sheriff Jump is wearing, this is a tribute to his late wife, Marie, who passed away earlier this year, and she always wore red high-heeled shoes as she marched down the parade accompanying her husband, Sheriff Jump. And we all celebrate her life, and we thank y'all all for coming out tonight. And then we have the patrol car.
Blythe Island? How did they get out of? That's okay. All right, rolling up now, our first place for the religious category. It's Blythe Island Baptist Church.
They always do a fantastic job. Every year, you can always count on folks from Blythe Island Baptist.
Absolutely.
We call that on the air, Blythe Island, the working man's island, right?
Well, this year, Blythe Island Baptist Church.
No offense. No offense.
This year, Blythe Island Baptist Church is hosting a birthday party for Jesus. All right. That's exactly what we do every year.
Absolutely.
Now, that's a party I wouldn't mind going to, Joe.
There's even a piñata. Merry Christmas. Thank you all. And happy birthday, Jesus.
It's a very festive float. Fantastic job. Congratulations on winning first place. Coming up behind Blythe Island Baptist Church is the Brunswick High Pint Pirates.
Brunswick High and Glen Academy both have an early childhood education pathway program and the Pint Pirate Laboratory School program. After completion, these high school students will receive college and university credit for Introduction to Education, the first course, and they'll get 25 of the 50 hours required for student teaching. So that's really a great program. Also an additional 3 credit hours to major in education. For 11 years in a row, they now have a 100% completion rate. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thank you for your continued support. A lot of the teachers that come back home here in the Golden Isles went through this program.
And it really does show, and their love for education and continued teaching. I think that really sets a great example for our education system in Glenn County.
Looks like a giant gingerbread house.
Is it edible? I don't think it's edible, but I do know that Cornerstone Lodge did win first place for the civic category this year. Congratulations.
Thank you all.
It looks delicious, y'all. The Cornerstone Lodge, it's at Prince Hall. You say that one for me, Joe.
The Prince Hall Masonic Organization.
There we go. Got tongue-tied again.
A lot of detail. They've got stuff in the house itself.
Oh,
Some
keep you
stuffed
warm
animals,
at night,
yeah.
That's for sure. Oh,
of
Joe,
stuffed
look
animals.
who's rolling up with us now. It's the Spinster on the go.
Spinster riding her 1960s kangaroo scooter. Only burn calories and is naturally air-conditioned. Spinster riding through life and enjoying the ride.
Now, I love when she comes out and shows us her very unique little kangaroo scooter, and she says it is a joy to ride.
I'm gonna show my age for a minute. I remember when those were new. So a new sport, relatively new sport to the Golden Isles, is flag football. We now have the Glen Academy Red Terror flag football team.
They actually are the city champions this year.
All right.
Just goes to show you, you can do anything you set your mind to.
They play their games out at Glen County Stadium. Congratulations, girls.
Coming up next is the First Jordan Grove Missionary Baptist Church.
Their pastors are on board along with kids, and they're also walking their banner. They're located at 2004 MLK Boulevard, where Christ is high and lifted up. A very loving people.
And you can tell by all the enthusiasm going on inside that truck. Now, this is what really warms my heart, Joe. Glen County Animal Control with their adoption van and the volunteers that give of their time to find forever homes for these fur babies.
They do a great job.
You guys can take a puppy home tonight if you want, if you're interested. I'm sure they will be happy to talk to you. So kids, if your wish list to Santa included a puppy under the tree, well, now's the time.
Love the decorations and the outfits they've got on these dogs. It's really cool.
It makes me want to bring another one home. I want a puppy. Just kidding. I already have a puppy.
And they've got them in all sizes. They've also got cats, but it's hard to walk cats on a leash. So they didn't bring them out tonight. You know how cats are.
Here we have Heb's Journey with some festive music and holiday sounds for the season.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat right now. We have for you the Brunswick High School Marching Pirates.
This year they won first place in the marching category for our annual Christmas parade. Look at how lit up they are. So the Brunswick High School Marching Pirates, they've won 145 performances so far, so congratulations. Straight superior ratings this year, too. The Marching Pirates also finished in second place at the Ware County Sound of Gold Marching Band Invitational this past October. Way to go, Marching Pirates. Did you see Birch? They are under the leadership of John Birch, who's been there for several years at Brunswick High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Brunswick High Marching Pirates. We need to talk to that Grinch.
Yeah, he's trying to steal my Christmas.
Next, we have the Coastal Community Health folks bringing quality, affordable health care to a neighborhood near you. This is their newest vehicle right here.
And congratulations for winning second place this year in the business category for the Brunswick Christmas Parade. And rightfully so. Look at this beautiful float they've put together.
Very nice.
Coming up next is 90.7 Way Radio, playing today's favorite Christian music for the Golden Isles. They've got a beautiful little inflatable manger scene there on top of the van. And congratulations, second place in the religious category this year. That's a beautiful new van, by the way. That is fantastic.
And if you were here last night, you may have seen these people perform. Premier Martial Arts, students and families representing PMA. They're walking in the parade with a banner.
Now these students, they are disciplined, and they're learning great skills that will carry them on through life.
There was talk that they were going to do a breaking of the candy cane demonstration tonight.
Oh,
Maybe that's later. That might be later.
Did you ever take karate, Joe, when you were younger?
Never
Okay.
did. Gotta welcome my buddy Frank Owens with the City Market, ladies and gentlemen, 1508 Gloucester Street. You know what? They've been serving seafood to the Golden Isles and surrounding areas since 1948. So make sure you stop by there. You can also order online at citymarketseafood.org. They'll even ship it for you. They've got the ball game. Way to go.
Yeah, they do.
Big screen TV back there.
That's called riding in style right there.
No doubt.
I got to tell you, though, they do have the best wild-caught Georgia shrimp. We got Matt at Ox throwing with their ox cart. They're located at 760 Scranton Road, Suite 105. And it is a perfect venue for gatherings for friends, families, parties, team building, and company events.
That's a fun game. We did a broadcast out there when they opened up. Pretty cool.
I like throwing axes. Let's welcome Glen Middle School Hurricane Band under the direction of Mr. Alan Wendell. Today's hurricanes, tomorrow's terrors. Currently performing Rock You Like a Hurricane. They're also been performing Angels We Have Heard on High and Deck the Halls as they've been marching their way down Gloucester Street.
Nice hand for the Glen Middle School Hurricane Band, ladies and gentlemen.
Miss Brunswick and Miss St. Simons. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Merry Christmas.
Also, Miss Glenn County is here. Miss St. Simons and Miss Brunswick representing our local areas. They're going to receive a scholarship at their end of their reign. And they enjoy volunteering and helping whenever they can.
With Director Chastity Saunders to have them attend one of your local events, you can get in touch with them. And this year they are accompanied by the Brunswick Christian Academy students.
Did you realize that the NAACP is the oldest, largest, and still strongest active civil rights organization in the entire country?
That just amazes me. You know, they were actually founded in February of 1909 in New York City.
It's a network of more than 2,000 branches covering all 50 states, also the District of Columbia, Japan, and Germany, and they've got a membership that exceeds 500,000.
That is amazing. What that tells me is that the NAACP never stops working.
Local branch, it's led by President Sharon Blue Lee, and they all invite you all to join.
A familiar song during the Christmas season. It's Christmas with a capital C, brought to you by LoveWorks Outreach Ministry of New Life Sanctuary.
Their mission is to be the hands and feet of Jesus to those in need in our community.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and God bless. That's a lot of sparkle. Kappa Lambda Chi Military Fraternity Incorporated. They're a Greek lettered fraternity made up of veterans who are serving or has served in the United States Armed Forces. Say it again for me. Say it.
It's Kappa Lambda Chi, not Chi. Chi.
I've been corrected, and now I know.
We thank them for what they do in our community. We have so many great volunteer organizations here in the Golden Isles that just makes things run a whole lot smoother.
So I'm going to say their sorority probably wrong too, but that's okay. Unless one of the ladies wants to say it for me. Come on, bring it to me. Come on, say it for me.
Kappa Epsilon Psi Military Sorority Incorporated.
And they serve veterans, their families, and give back to the community through service and mentoring.
Thank you so much for your service.
America's second harvest of coastal Georgia joins us. You know, hunger is indeed a real issue here in our nation, our state, and even here in coastal Georgia. More than 40 million people in the United States that struggle with food insecurity, 1.5 million alone here in the state of Georgia, and 170,000 plus right here in coastal Georgia.
You know, their whole goal is to make sure that no family goes hungry. And they've actually been established in Savannah in 1981. And now they also have America's Second Harvest here in the Golden Isles. And they're working very hard to get food to those in need.
Some of their programs include the Brown Bag for the Elderly, Grace's Kitchen, Kids Cafe, Mobile Food Pantry, and Partner Distribution. And they want to provide hunger relief to those most vulnerable. We thank you once again for what y'all do. Hunger hurts. You can help. You can always help them out. Take some non-perishable food over there. They always appreciate that.
You know, one of my favorites this year, they did a fundraiser. It was a poker run, and they raised a lot of money and a lot of food, and it was a lot of fun. And they've recently started partnering with Sea Island as well.
I was told that Santa needed a new windshield on his sleigh, and Driftwood Auto Glass actually did the work. They're right there in that white van. Thank you. They'll come straight to you and do it at wherever you're at. They'll fix your windshield.
And that is service done right, and they guarantee all their work.
Doing a great job. Don't forget the kids out here now.
I love that they have R2-D2 on the parade this year with them. My favorite.
Now I'm wondering if they've got a pizza oven in this van, in this bus.
Cheston, do we have a pizza oven in the Glen Environmental Coalition van? Follow the bus home, he says.
Glen Environmental Coalition and Brumelli Boys Pizzeria. The environmental organizations Glen Environmental Coalition, Omaha Riverkeeper, and Satilla Riverkeeper partner to distribute safe seafood to all parade attendants.
I want to say thank you also to Brumelli Boys Pizzeria for partnering up with Glen Environmental. They're always a lot of fun.
Then we have the Brunswick Shrine Club, ladies and gentlemen, and our favorite elf chick, the Christmas elf.
The Brunswick Shrine Club is part of the Shriners International and began in 1922, and it continues its support today. It's one of the largest pediatric subspecialty healthcare systems in the world. It's a thing. I want a thing, Joe.
You don't see many of those around. There's probably, I think per capita, we've probably got more of those than any other community. I mean, there's probably about 5 rolling around here in the Golden Isles.
That's pretty awesome.
Next, we have Burroughs Millette Elementary representing the school. The mascot is the tiger. Burrs Millette student body loves performing, participating in programs, games, parades, and they're excited to showcase their talents. Well, all will come out to see them.
That's a very active student body.
No doubt.
All right, Joe, this is all you, my friend.
From Golden Isles Broadcasting, this year is Yolanda Neely, and she's driving the Magic 105.9 and 92.7 SSI vehicle, the Cruiser. The Yo Show is on Magic 105.9 with Yolanda. We're happy to have her here. Golden Isles Broadcasting, of course, home to 104.1 The Wave, home of me and Robbie Sue, Joe, Willie, and Robbie Sue. 92.7 SSI with Mark Summers in the morning. And our newest station, 93.7 WBQO, local radio at its best. News Talk. Welcome to the Mariners. The College of Coastal Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball season's about to tip off soon, right? Has it started yet?
She said, oh, yeah, it started.
If you get a chance, go out and see the Mariners play. That's their new mascot, by the way.
So many great opportunities, pathways, and a four-year education. You get it all right here on the coast at the College of Coastal Georgia. And they have a great nursing program.
Also gotten into law enforcement programs as well, tying in with the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Please welcome the Glen Academy pride of the Golden Isles Marching Band under the directorship of Christopher Duke. They perform throughout the year, got 120 students. I guess you could say the Glen Academy Marching Band is really cooking tonight.
They are. We
Hey.
had a little hot chocolate and a little Christmas along the way.
Once again, I want to thank the Torres Foundation for helping sponsor the parade tonight. Quick update on the ball game. Georgia leading 35-17 in the third quarter.
Glen Dems remind you it's time to get out and vote. The Glen Dems float is playing Christmas music, handing out some candy. Hey, Julie, do we have any more candy canes? Because Miss McDuffie's getting a little hangry over here. Candy cane? No? No, sorry, Regina, I
This
tried.
is the Glen Dems. By the way, if you missed out on early voting, Tuesday is actual election day, so make sure you get out there and vote.
Joining us now is the Royalty Project, Inc. They're a nonprofit organization that caters to young girls ages 4 to 19 to promote and build self-esteem, self-care, all while serving as an outlet through performing arts and providing a positive space where they can flourish. It's the Holy Temple Church of God in Christ. They're rolling through on their go-kart blue that seats 8.
All right.
Wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Next, we have the Community Action Youth Leadership Initiative. Second place in the civic groups.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, you can't pass up Snoopy and the whole Peanuts gang, can you?
And this is where our future leadership will come from. That's a program that they have, the intended goal of creating future leaders.
And right behind them is the Kids Nest Learning Center. It's a child care facility and daycare that helps promote the well balance of families while taking care of their children. I spy with my little eye a dinosaur. If I were a kid, I'd want a dinosaur too, Joe.
Hey, if you ever get a chance, go up Highway 17. It's right before, not probably less than a mile away from the country club. But as you're going north on the right, there are lit up dinosaurs on Highway 17. If you get a chance to see that.
This is my favorite every year. The Spiders come out to play with the Longshoremen here in Brunswick, Georgia. They are decked out this year.
You know, longshoremen, of course, they're the folks that get those big ships unloaded and also tie them up to the dock as well.
They do. Did you know that the International Longshoremen's Association is a North American labor union that represents longshore workers all along the East Coast? They work hard and play hard.
Absolutely. I've actually ridden in one of those.
I want one. That's on my Christmas wish list.
Give these folks a nice hand. That's a cool looking float. Both of them are.
That's called Christmas done right.
You know, those slingshot vehicles, at one time in Georgia, you had to wear a helmet to ride them. Now they've eased those restrictions. You no longer have to wear a helmet. The owners decided, they lobbied and said, you know, this is more of a car than a motorcycle. So state of Georgia relaxed the rule. I got a feeling most of us would need a stepladder to get into that truck. I just have a feeling.
I'm
or
not
a
sure.
hoist.
I was going to go.
A hoist
I was going
would
to go
help.
with a hoist. Wow. That is Wellness on Wheels. That's what WOW stands for. The WOW Mobile, part of Southeast Georgia Health Systems, they go to so many different events and locations throughout Georgia because wellness is their #1 priority.
It's Wellness on Wheels, and we want to thank the Southeast Georgia Health System for providing that throughout coastal Georgia. These folks are from Abundance of Love and Care Healthcare Facility. Erica Pinckney owns the facility. They were opened back in July of this year. Abundance offers CNA and CPR training with a graduation rate of 96%.
You know, with the support of Southeast Georgia Health Systems, Sears Manor, Magnolia Manor, Abundance of Love and Care Facility has been able to help employ more than 40 certified nursing assistants in our area.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in for a treat, this is the Southeast Georgia Jeep Club. They're rolling in with 8 styling Jeeps. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from all the Jeep family. That is an old Jeep truck, if you're wondering, old Jeep pickup.
Probably got pushed back. So this will be the elite.
If we could get everybody to back up a little bit off the road, if y'all would, please. The city police just wants to make sure everybody stays safe. Thank y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Elite Georgia Diamonds. A majorette and cheer company established in 2013, owned by Josie Taylor. The team has performed as far as Houston, Texas, and as close as Jekyll Island.
The Elite Georgia Diamonds has graduates that are cheering and dancing at Fort Valley State University, Albany State University, South Carolina State University, and Jackson State University.
Now, to be in this group, the dancers have to maintain a B honor roll, good character and conduct on and off the dance floor.
Tonight, the Elite Georgia Diamonds would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
I've been told Santa gets his sleigh cleaned with these folks. Waterworks Mobile Car Wash, detailing in the Brunswick and St. Simons Island, Georgia areas. They will come to you, and I think they went to the North Pole not long ago.
Not too long ago. That's why they're just coming back into town. I got to tell you, though, I love the fact that they can come to you because with my busy schedule, I can't always make it to a car wash.
Waterworks Mobile Car. Mobile Car Wash, they will come to you.
You can find them and like them on Facebook, too.
By the way, halfway through the third quarter now, Georgia's still leading LSU 35-17. Congratulations to Lanya, Waterworks Queen of the Year.
Once again, I want to say thank you so much to the City of Brunswick for helping put together the Christmas parade this year, and the Tourist Foundation sponsoring the parade this year.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've got first from the Glenn County Fire and Rescue Department. We've got their big ladder truck. Thank you all for participating. I am so glad that the county went back to red fire trucks. I never liked the yellow.
They're classic.
You know, they did studies, and originally they went to yellow because they thought people would see that better, but people recognized red as the fire truck color, so they went back to it. Brunswick never switched. They kept red the whole time, and they still have the red fire trucks, ladies and gentlemen.
Brunswick Fire Department actually located right here on Gloucester Street. And they got their Sparky. Hi, Sparky. Merry Christmas. Sparky, their mascot, here with them on the fire truck.
You know, both fire departments, when time changes, they hand out free smoke detectors.
They do. They remind you to change it out.
Great service.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Help us welcome Santa Claus.
Give it up for Santa. Hey, Santa. We've been good.
Santa has a couple of helpers passing out some candy for all the good boys and girls. So if you've been a good boy or a good girl, you're welcome to get up there and get yourself some candy. I've been told that Santa's sack never runs out.
No, it never does. And we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you at home for watching. We've had a great time here with the City of Brunswick Christmas Parade again.
And again, thank you to City Manager Regina McDuffie out here with us this evening, also known as the Queen of Christmas here in Brunswick, Georgia. Thank you so much.
And if you get a chance before you leave tonight, make sure you go to the squares, Mocken Square, Jekyll Square, and all through downtown along Newcastle Street. Some really nice decorations.
Enjoy the beautiful light shows that are there in our squares. And thank you again to the Brunswick Downtown Development Authority and to the Tourist Foundation celebrating their 100th anniversary this year.
Thank you again. Thank you all for joining us. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From all of us here at Golden Isles TV, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Golden Isles TV is moving to a new channel in the new year, channel 1097, starting January 1st. Just click in 1097 in your remote and it'll take you straight to Golden Isles TV. Or you can watch Golden Isles TV anytime on YouTube. Welcome to Golden Isles TV. I'm your host, Avery Brooks, and today we are going to talk about what to eat and where to eat on St. Simon's Island. We have so many fabulous restaurants to choose from right here in the village. Stay tuned as we show you everything from seafood to sangria to outdoor dining and desserts and more. It's all coming up next, right here on Golden Isles TV.
Now we're at The Porch, a new casual restaurant that offers outdoor dining in a casual setting. Let's go in and check it out. Hi, welcome back to Golden Isles TV. I'm here with Mills Garwood. He is actually the owner, co-owner, and the chef. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So The Porch is a relatively new restaurant. When did y'all open?
We opened at the beginning of April of this year.
Okay. And what is your specialty?
We sell Nashville hot chicken.
Tell me about that.
It's a secret recipe that we put on some fried chicken that we spend a couple of days preparing, and then we fry it and serve it with family home sides, and that's kind of what hot chicken is. Hot. Very hot.
Great. So do you find that people love this outdoor dining experience?
Yeah, we found it that people really enjoy it out here, especially when the weather's nice. They like being on the porch. They like the garage. They like being on the picnic tables with their kids and playing little activities out here. So everyone's really enjoyed it so far.
So Mills, let's go in and check out some of your specialty chicken and some other dishes.
Let's do it.